What's up, y'all? It's your girl 𝗀𝗫, and today I'm making a little video for y'all on like editing and shit like that because, you know, I know everybody's been asking, and me personally, I stopped editing. But basically what we're doing right now is my slow ass kind of put like the fat ass tip bars. So we're not tracing. Let me shut up. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Just make sure y'all check and look at the bottom and everything, at the brushes and everything, because I'm bad at explaining shit. As we can see, I get a little distracted and start saying goofy shit. But yeah, right now what you see me doing is like using a brush to make the shadows underneath the neck and whatever, and any other part of the body that needs to be shadowed in or detailed looking. So I'm gonna let that bad bitch do that, because who is that bad old bitch? Oh Lord, this is not professional. Let me shut up. So I know that I said I was going to shut up, but when it comes to doing the shadows, normally, like, it depends. Like, I'll tone it down or change the opacity layer like you just saw me do there and whatever. But it's really up to you on how you want it to look, you know, because everybody got their own differences and everything. But sometimes I don't like it looking too dark or too, like, light. You know, I like it just right. Just right, like my man, just right, okay? All right, now on to my favorite part is the tattoo. I love this part, and I don't know, it's because I love this tattoo that I got. But basically, all you have to do is multiply it on the little shit at the bottom, which you'll see me tap, and you just like change it up to however big or small you want it to be. And again, when you do this, make sure that you put it underneath the shadow layers, if that makes sense. And one thing I know for sure is, I know y'all seen me do like a layer after a layer. I'm really complicated, y'all, and if there's an easier way to do it and y'all can find that out, y'all just go ahead. But that's the best way for me to do it, so I won't get myself confused or mixed up, which is crazy because I would look confused with all them fucking tabs, right? But it's okay. Just you know, like I'm doing right here, make sure that you change the background too, and that the picture is transparent. If you want the trick. Oh my God, am I thinking of a trick daddy? That's besides the point. What was I saying? Hold on. I forgot what I was saying, but it's just if you were doing a transparent thing. But right now what we're doing is putting on the wig, showing y'all how to lace that thing down. Because you know, girl, look, I love me a good ass P&G wig, and I'm not finna lie to y'all. But yeah, this one is really simple. I was really feeling lazy because I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna post this for real. I'm gonna just make this for like the, you know, video, whatever. But you know, this one is a very simple wig. I honestly forgot who I got this from. So if I go back and look, if I remember, I'll make sure to put it, you know, in the link or whatever I do with this video. But yeah. And another thing is, y'all bitches need to make sure y'all don't walk around this motherfucker looking like Megamind or a big brain ass boo from home. Because I be about tired seeing y'all wigs hanging off the fucking skull. Why is that? But I forgot if men gonna be watching this too. I might be talking to y'all too if y'all wear them P&G bust downs, but I'm saying, like, in general, make sure your hair does not hang out the bone. What I do best is when it comes to the edges, I like to line it up with the eyebrows. As long as it's a little bit above the eyebrows, I'm good, okay? Because, look, the picture gonna eat. That's all that matters. Right, y'all. So another thing I love to do is the lashes. You do not have to wear lashes when you're putting on lashes, but I prefer to do both at the same time for some reason. I don't know. It makes my shit look better because when I take my lashes off my character when I'm taking a photo and then I add a PNG lash on, I don't know. Like my character, it doesn't match. Like it just looks bald. Like I don't know how to even explain that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna just let her go ahead and lay these down because I don't need to talk much for this one. My ass off. Make sure that, well, no, not even to make sure. If you don't like your lashes as big as I like mine, you don't have to do it like that. You can obviously make them smaller and, erase the bottom, do the bottom, like do them separately. If that makes sense. I don't even know how to explain that shit, like I said, but if that makes sense. Right, so now that we have that done, what I'm doing right now is I'm erasing some of the lashes so that it won't look out of place. Make sure that you have your brush kind of turned down. Like you don't have to follow the brush things I got at the bottom, but I would say turn it down if you're trying to erase something because you don't want it to be harshly erased and then you look like it looks jagged. You want to try to smooth into that. All right, so now what we're doing is we're going to be highlighting them thick ass thighs and that fine ass body to match that snatched ass waist. Y'all, my waist is always snatched like a Pixar mama. Or Disney mama. I'm pretty sure it's Pixar. Pixar be chewing like, I don't know, but that's besides the point. Anyway, make sure, well, I'm never gonna say make sure. When it comes to this, either you can like hold down the brush on your thighs, like in the center of it, or you can just do white. I prefer to do white. I don't do like the skin color itself unless I feel like it's gonna look good. But it's really up to you on how you wanna play with that. Pause. Or is that a pause? Where my nigga at? I miss him. Also, you need to use Gaussian blur. I don't know why I have not said that. I've been using Gaussian blur this whole fucking time and have not said it to y'all. Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all can see too. Y'all have eyes. But you do not have to do Gaussian blur like 5 to 10 times to get it to work. As long as it looks good to you, it looks good to you. And then you just erase around everything that's bright. And again, make sure that you have like, the shit black on the background so that you can see what you're doing and so you won't go to the picture and then you got like excess blur just hanging off the side. Also, if it's also looking like a little too bright for you, you can just turn it down so it won't look too bright. Because I'm picky, y'all. Like, I don't like my shit too bright, but, if it work, it work. Like, it just, I don't like to be walking around looking like a big ass pole light. You know what I'm saying? All right, so for this next part, normally I'll go in and like hold the brush down on either the center of my breast or just any other part around. Like, it really depends on you, but what I'm doing right now, I'll hold it down and then change the brush to, multiply, and then I'll just trace around it just to outline the avatar itself. But you'll see why. I don't know how to explain it. All right, so once you do that, you're going to go ahead and use Gaussian blur again. And again, this is up to you if you want it to be dark outlined or light or whatever the fuck you want it to be. Again, I do not like it looking too dark, but I like it in the middle of you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot to say this as well. I normally will change the background to white for this part because anything that's like excess, you want to see it. You're not going to see it if you have black. Like, you might see it just a little bit. Wait. Oh my God, I just said that. Wait. I just realized what I said, but y'all know what I meant. It just makes what? I can't get over what the fuck I just said. I didn't even mean it that way. As I was saying, you're gonna make sure you want to do it white or whatever because you're not really gonna be able to see it now. To those who are using like their own background, like their own room, I cannot help y'all with that. But I do have a little tip for y'all at the end of the video, but not right now. Just not right now. So for this next part, we're going to be going ahead and multiplying our fat ass forehead. You don't have to do this, but I choose to do this. I don't know, something about it just pops out more to me than other shit would. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. All right, so for this next part, we're going to be using a glitter brush, which I love using. I cannot lie to y'all. I love it. Okay. Normally, I'll just go in, do add, and then like bring the opacity down. But I love like tracing over like the highlights. I normally will only use this over the highlights. Anything that looks dull is not gonna look right over. I don't know what it be. Now there will be times where I will like try to draw over my own body parts, which is going to be a whole separate video if need be. But that is not something I was willing to do today. I'm not going to lie. But I'll draw over it and then like make it pop so that I can add highlights to like a certain part of my body. But like I said, I'm not finna do that in this video. I did do that in my other post though that I recently just put up. So, so it'll look right. Like, I don't want it to look dull. All right, so for this next part, I'm going in and I'm kind of like, not tracing, but tracing over a part of the arms, which you do not have to do. This is just something I just started doing on my own for some reason. I don't know. And I just like Gauge and blurred. And I don't know, it gives like a more realistic feeling at the bottom, maybe? I don't know, y'all. That's a real question mark I have because I'm like, why do I do it? I don't know. But anyway, you can tone it down, change opacity. If you want to do this, you do not have to do this. This is just something I do personally. Y'all, I did not notice that fat ass poom poom, but what we're doing is basically we're highlighting the clothes now, which I'm not really going to put too much highlight in. Ooh, that was kind of crunchy. Hold on, y'all. My nigga naps was crunchy. Hold on. I'm back. Don't mind it. I had nigga naps. But anyway, now this highlight look kind of messy because normally I do not use that brush, but I was feeling a little tad bit lazy today. I cannot lie to y'all. Normally, I will use the airbrush that y'all see me using throughout the video. I don't know what was going through my mind for this one. But like I said, I'm not going to post this. It do not matter. Just know that it would look better had I used the right brush for that part. But we're going to go ahead and, like, you know, put some shadow underneath it. Like I said, you want to make everything look as realistic as possible. But me, I don't do, like, too much. Like, mine look realistic. You know, it's not, like, extravagant or colorful all the time. Like, you know, or, like, highlights around. Like, you know, it's just, you know. So now what we're doing is we're adding a background and everything. Normally when I add my backgrounds, I like to use lens blur and I like to brighten that shit all the way up for some reason. I don't know, it makes it pop. And you can change the radius and everything to whatever you like and whatever. And then I will go and what the fuck is she doing? Are we paused? Oh. Not my goofy ass laugh. But basically what I did was I kind of took away the photo and, like, I don't know how to explain it. You're just gonna need like a duplicate of the whole photo, not just the bald head, like the whole thing you already did. And then you'll put it back in and then you'll turn it black using the effects at the bottom. I know this shit is going a little faster than me because I took my time explaining this, but that will create a better shadow. Ibis does not give you a good shadow unless I'm tripping, but it is definitely best to use your own little technique with that because their shadow is fake as fuck, okay? And just like how I shadowed the neck, you will go in and use Gauge and blur if you want to. You do not have to, but I prefer to. And with this photo, we're basically done. All that I'm doing now is sharpening up the photo, which will make it pop a little bit more. Now, I do not like doing a little too much sharpening to it because it's just going to look very dramatic and nasty looking. But normally, I'll have mine on 2 and, 200? Yeah. It'll be on 2px and then 200%. So it'll make it look better. Now you can change it if you want to. Like I had to go back and change mine, but I definitely love using the sharpen tool. Just as long as you don't do it too much, it will not look exaggerated. We are all done. Now, of course, again, this is not going on my page, so this is not like my favorite one or anything like that. This is just something that I could use for like, you know. I will probably make like another video to this. Only it is gonna be short, so it ain't gonna be much. But it'll just be like a follow up of this one and the tips and everything because I don't think right now I'll be able to show y'all. my brain is not there. But anyway, I love and appreciate everybody who bought this and who's watching this. And if you did not buy this, you a trick ass bitch. I hope you heard it. But anyway.